All right, and we are live with our weekly anime breakdown.
Get to it, baby.
All right, let's do it. This week we got 9 episodes, 9 shows only because a few were already done for the season. Luckily,
Yeah.
honestly, it being nine is kind of like more than I imagined to be. Honestly, for like
It
less.
makes me realize how many we were actually watching.
I think we were up to like 14. I think at one point, I think it was total
At
14.
some point, and that's after dropping 3.
We dropped by the
We dropped
by
Necronomicon.
this point 3 after week 2. Togenaki after like week 6 maybe,
Togenaki. And even Detectives, we didn't finish the season.
and that was 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, it almost
Yeah.
made it all the way through, but with how many finales were going
Yeah,
on,
we just ran out of time. It's kind of hard to just keep up with it because it's just not really that important at the end of the day.
yeah, it wasn't. It was like a fun little thing, but especially with our our new streams on Fridays,
Mhm.
or I guess like Sundays.
Fridays and Sundays, yeah.
Yeah, it just takes some more time.
Yeah, we're just busier. But yeah,
Not bad though. Kind of like it
yeah,
overall.
it's been cool. All right, but let's get into this real quick. It's gonna be a shorter stream because it's only 9, and it's already kind of late at this point, to be honest.
Yeah.
Let's get right into it. Your favorite of the week? My pick is Kaiju. I think
Kaiju. Okay.
I'm gonna pick as Kaiju for the week.
I'm gonna keep it with Doctor Stone, to be honest. It was like the best finale we've gotten so far. So yeah, I think that's the best season finale. As much as I like Kaiju, no, that was really good too, actually.
It just was a good episode. I don't think it was the best season finale. I don't think.
Now that I'm thinking about it, Kaiju season is it's the season finale for Kaiju too, right?
Nope.
We got one more.
One or two more.
You know what? Yeah, you know what? Give it to Kaiju. Not gonna lie, give it to Kaiju.
Dr. Stone, great episode, but it was just a bow. It wasn't as good as the last 4. Not in a bad way, but it was just a bow on top to wrap everything up.
Which is solid. It's a good episode.
It's a really good episode, great episode, but I don't think it's best of the week worthy. I think Kaiju for sure earned it. Yeah. All right, but
that I think about it. It took me a second to remember all the stuff that happened, but no, it was fucking peak, bro. That should had me for some reason emotional from the start. The action was badass, so can't even hold it.
Yeah. All right. S down or low to high?
What do you mean?
Heck, what's going to order of what we have here? What's the order?
What episode do you put at the bottom for this week? Is it All Talent Humans?
Is it? Oh man. Okay, honestly,
good episode. Good
it was
finale.
Yeah,
but it was mostly like
it's not what I expected out of it.
Go on. Sorry.
It's not what I expected from the episode. Like it was a fourth part to the Another Sky arc.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, it's kind of sucks that it was 4 episodes out of a 13 episode season. It's kind of a lot to do.
I mean, really, the fourth part was only maybe like 5 minutes to do with them.
Mm-hmm.
But based off of how the show has been doing it, I don't mind if they get a happy ending. I really don't.
Yeah, I don't think like happy ending is not an issue whatsoever.
Too vague. To be honest, they left it too vague. Where like they might survive a month, and after that, like who's gonna care? But at the same time, it's like either you tell me like for sure they live happily ever after, or for sure like there's a tragedy.
Honestly, I feel like this episode could have been half an episode, and then they could have put another for the back half or something else. To be honest, like they I feel like this 4th episode was kind of extended for a bit long. To be honest, like the first thing we get the little kid first, then we get Danica and Chitana, and then we get Hershey and Sarah. I feel like they could have been condensed a lot more probably. There's not a lot happened in this episode. It was just a long wrap up.
And it really just was like, hey, this is the season finale. We're gonna just leave you with like a lot of threads like in the air.
Yeah.
Will they survive a month? We'll never find out for sure. That's fine. Yeah. We have this whole thing now where like potentially Sarah might have a thing with Hoshi.
We're not positive. I'm not positive on that. I'm not sure if I even want that, to be honest. I'm being completely honest.
No, it's weird.
Yeah.
I like that as just like friends overall.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I think it's like Danica and Chitana, I think they're guaranteed to die, just not on screen. Like they said, if we're lucky, we'll live a month. That's what they said. If we're lucky.
Yeah, true. Like I said, not a bad episode. Just a kind of like okay, that was.
Hmm.
I guess I'll look forward to next season.
Where would you rank that?
It's still a B. Still a
It'll be.
solid B.
It'll be.
Because nothing's wrong with it. Just
Yeah.
nothing too exciting.
Yeah. It's like overall, was it a good arc? Yes, I enjoyed. Except it was never lower than a B. I don't think for this arc. But overall, it was just a B arc. Like for as long as it wasn't as good as it should have been. I think.
I'll say this for me, like as I've said about other shows we tried watching. Anytime it's a season is a lot of small stories.
Mhm.
I only like them for like I said, the first half amazing. I'll say almost everything was really good. But after a while, for me, either I need a long-term arc, like a very long-term arc,
Mhm.
or I'm kind of I don't know. For some reason I lose interest in the small stories they try to tell. I'm not sure why, but that's just how I've been with a lot of different series.
Mhm.
So as much as I was super hyped on Hotel Inhuman towards the first, I'll say up to the first 7, maybe 8 episodes. No, let's just say 7. Let's say 7.
Mhm.
You know me. I had that shit like as like the sleeper.
That was
pick for the
that was
season.
your best thing of the season. Of the season.
But after a while, I was just kind of like, they're all right. You can only tell so many like individual stories
Mhm.
where they keep hitting. But after a while, you're like, no, I just kind of want something long term, build
Mhm.
on something. And I said they tried it with this one with 4 episodes, but not. To be honest, yeah, it's not the best.
Yeah, like the two episode arc with the girl with the soup, amazing 2 episode arc. Spiders, my favorite episode of the season probably on its own.
I love the two-parter with the perfectionist assassin.
That one's good too. I think for me, the peak was the spiders episode. I think that for me was its peak. I think that was amazing.
That one I liked, but I think it's because like they did finally leave the crumbs of like potential long-term storytelling.
Hmm.
So I think because of that too, like the next few episodes where they went kind of back to the like enclosed storylines,
Yeah,
that I was like, oh well, you kind of hyped me up for something long term, and now I
yeah.
didn't really get that.
I'm gonna assume we're getting that next season, so we get more long term stuff going on.
Mhm.
I say with the way the story is set up, you can't really have like one long arc the whole time. It's gonna be like the arcs are gonna progress behind all these mini stories. It's like how can you just watch these guys for a whole season without doing anything? You know what I mean?
Mm.
It's the way the show is set up overall. So overall,
Either way,
it was fine. It was
yeah.
fine.
Looking forward to next season. Either way,
Yeah.
I'll give it a try. Again, if it just nothing long term happens, unless the episodes are bangers, I might just either read it or kind of drop it entirely.
Mm.
But what is okay? So we have the best 2, Kaiju, Doctor Stone. What do you say? What follows after that?
Ooh. Where do you gosh, before we keep ranking, where do you grade One Piece this week? Because like I have my thoughts on it. I was wondering where you're sitting on it.
This week we had the baseball scene, right, where you
Mhm.
get the bat.
Mhm.
Don't get me wrong, there's a lot of cool Gear 5 stuff.
Mhm.
A lot of fun moments, animated really well.
We're going nowhere. It feels like.
Yeah, I mean, really, don't get me wrong, because these in the chapters you don't see a lot of action.
Mhm.
It's a lot of dialogue, but the anime is like we're gonna give you a lot of action, not a lot of dialogue.
Mhm.
So it's like while I got some really cool visuals to see, we didn't progress overall that far.
At all. We didn't go anywhere pretty much. Like
I think the Giants started running and they maybe made it like 100 steps.
like that baseball scene. It's a few panels maybe in the manga. It's like 5 minutes here. It's very long.
No, it's like I said, they really are gonna
Yeah.
make a lot of these scenes in the manga like just either really quick clashes or the
Mhm.
small panels in the background. And I don't mind that. But there's gotta be a balance to it.
Yeah.
Either way, though, if you're gonna tell me to have fun, yeah, I'd probably put it top of A, somewhere like that.
Yeah, it was a fun episode, but man, we're getting nowhere with the story.
I think if we weren't watching week to week, where like say we got this episode, then the next episode was more like story focused, and then back and forth, it's probably not that bad. But if it's like a solo episode where you're like, I want to hear Dr. Vegapunk's speech at the end of the day,
Yeah.
and we're not gonna get that. I mean, other than like a few sentences here or there,
Yeah.
throughout the episodes. Again, visually really appealing. Can't hate it. Fucking love the animation for these.
Yeah,
episodes.
super cool. I wish it was just a little bit better paced, but really cool visually.
Mm-hmm. Like I said,
I don't think I have it at top of A, but we can put it in A for now and see where it goes.
Okay, that's fine with me.
I think I have Gotchi probably an S this week.
Gotchi was cool.
I'd say
I'm not putting on top of S. Because that one's got
action, got some growth. Yeah.
Where Rudo's throwing hands.
It sounds like a fight. It wasn't a fight.
No, he really just mopped ammo.
Yeah.
It definitely just has me more intrigued on like, will Rudo ever be able to control this anger? Like, will he stay a crash out forever?
Are we doing our discussions right now? Or are we gonna get to a little more later?
It feels like we are, huh? All right, let's just get these. Let's get this ranking real done. No, actually, we already started. Might as well just get into it.
All right, yeah, Gotchi.
Yeah, just because like
Tamsy, cool as fuck, cool as hell, super sick. Jinky's cool. His demeanor, way he goes about things, I think was really cool.
I will say, I wish I knew exactly what the item was. It looked like at first, like it looked like a fishing reel, but it's not. It's some type of, I'm guessing some type of like weaver.
He did say it. I forget what it was at the moment. So honestly, it's like I fuck with Tamsy and Delman a lot. So it's like they're not like part of the main crew. It's like, man, we're not gonna see him very much. Feels like probably like that kind of sucks. I like them both quite a bit. I
know a little bit of what's happening coming up, and you're right, they're not gonna be there. But this is only like one point, like talking about like one arc ahead.
Yeah.
So who knows? Like after that, if they team back up.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll see them again, but like I know we're gonna see them a lot. Unfortunately,
I think the main cast will be Rudo, Engine, Zonka, and Rio. I think everyone else is kind of jumping on.
Yeah, exactly. That's the core four, and like I said, that's cool. I like all four of them a lot. I think they're great, but these two I enjoy a lot as well. So it'd be cool to have them actively part of the show constantly, but I doubt it's gonna happen.
Yeah. Either way, though, really cool episode. I think the abilities were cool. The way he got them all out of it. Engine being sneaky, taking off the boots. After that, it was solid. I mean, again, they got to talk to Amo. They got some actual information. After, Rudo beat her ass for no reason.
Not for no reason. That's not for no reason. That's I'm done.
He went a little overboard, don't you think?
Yeah, technically yes. He could have killed her probably, but also like, to him, Rio, Delman, and other little bro, like you're showing them this like memory that makes them feel happy, but in like a really fucked up way. You know what I mean? Like what she did is really fucked up. So it's kind of deserved to an extent. Also, did he go overboard? Sure, but like also it's not like it wasn't undeserved. You know what I mean? Basically, like reliving. I mean, that should be nice, but instead it just brings back traumatic events in your life. Like Delman saw for all you know, his dead wife. Rudo saw the girl that betrayed him. Rio, who knows what she saw? It's fucked up.
Yeah, everybody was going through it at the end.
Yeah. And Zonka and Tamsy even bring that up constantly. It's like, hey, her power is really fucked. It's really messed up. What it does to people. They bring it up constantly throughout the whole episode.
Well, yeah, like I said, episode. I can't wait. I'm glad it's a 24 episode season. We have more to come. That's pretty much all. That's all for Gotcha. I think. What do we got next? Are we done with S? One Piece ain't making S. I don't think anything else is gonna make S. In my opinion.
Where do you have Water Mage and Hikaru? Below One Piece?
Oh, okay. Personally, I enjoyed Water Mage more because it was finally like we made a decent jump for the final episode.
Mhm.
You know, we got Ryu. One, like, is it weird that he felt like cold
Bro,
in the
okay.
sense of like,
So I wonder if in the manga or light novel, if he was that mad for that long in the story, because he was like
oh,
he was pissed off for a long time. Like even Abel shows up to calm him down. He does not calm down for a minute.
okay, you know what? Let's do this. I think, I should we should push One Piece to the bottom of S, Water Mage top of A, followed by
One Piece is S.
just dude, it was fun. Why
It's
like I said,
it is fun, but like it's for sure better than these on there.
yeah, overall, I'm trying to be like non-biased here because as much as I was like,
Yeah, it's like One Piece. It's hard to. It's like One Piece. Like we're very
I think we're
invested in
being a
that one.
little
We're very invested, but
because
like
also for One Piece we expect more. I think
mhm.
as being like now that I think before you started reading the anime, you would have loved this shit way more than I think you do now.
Maybe, yeah, but I mean, we're basing it off of what we are now, which is we both read the manga. You know what I mean? We can't grade it as non-manga readers because we are manga readers.
Yeah, but I also think there's a part of me that goes, I think the episode was fire.
Huh.
A part of me, like even when I was like when I used to watch One Piece, this is the shit I would have loved to watch.
Yeah, it was super cool.
It's a lot better than it used to be.
I just want to make sure you can argue it being up there. Because if you can't, then it shouldn't go up. But if you can argue that it should be up there, then that's fine.
Well, I guess we'll find out. Put it at the top, put them at the bottom of S, and then we'll get the rest of them in there, and we'll go back to our usual way of doing things. Because I think going as we go, we have no like level of like, should we move it, should we not?
Yeah. Honestly, okay.
What is your order, real quick? Just do it.
I'm trying to figure it out right now as well. My biggest complaint with Apocalypse Bringer, it might not even be the show's fault fully, because our TV has bad lighting at times. Because that opening scene with the twins fighting the Demon Lord probably wasn't as bad as it looks anywhere else. But because of how our TV looked, it was hard to even see what was going on. But I can imagine. I'd imagine if I pulled it up here, it wouldn't be an issue. I pulled it up right now on
screen.
Just
be like, oh, it looked kind of hard to see.
Yeah.
But I mean,
but honestly, I liked the episode. I thought it was really good. If I had to choose what the weakest is, it's probably between these four. It has to be between Apocalypse. I guess Apocalypse, technically, because I like the other ones just more in general. But it was very, very good. I think these are all A worthy.
So they're all A?
I think they're. These are all for sure better than Hotel on Human.
Well, yes. That doesn't mean they don't belong in B.
I know, but I'm saying like I think they're all a lot better.
I think the only A ones I would throw in there, to be honest, like if I had to pick only a couple, for sure, Water Mage. I think we got a lot of cool action. We got a lot of story progression and a fucking ending where they talk about like the next half of the season. Really good. So I think the best of the four, in my opinion, is Water Mage.
I'm fine with that.
Followed by, which surprisingly, because I think the last few weeks I've been giving you shit for it, Silent Witch.
Silent Witch was very good. I liked it. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun to watch the episode.
Got a festival scene, and I guess if we're correct about the number of episodes, next week is the finale, and I am excited to see how that plays out.
Yeah, definitely.
We got to see another member of the mages. Okay, we'll get into it in a bit. Yeah, but that's my order.
Summer Karu die, I think is A-worthy still. Because you're going in assuming it was a finale when I'm like, that's not the finale. And obviously I ended up being right.
Yeah. And overall, maybe the first, it felt slow. It was a lot of, but by the end of it, it paid off a lot.
Yeah.
So I think I'm even willing to put it above Silent Witch if you really want to, but if not, if behind is drive, it's fine.
I think as a whole episode, I think Witch was a little bit better overall as a whole episode. But I definitely think it should be. I think that is fine.
And then
yeah, because like
top of B. Because as good as Apocalypse Bringer was, because I'm happy. Okay, let's start with spoilers. Everything. We
Yeah.
already went over Hotel Inhuman. It's last, but so good episode. Populous Bringer. I am happy that the twins, or not the twins, are they?
Yeah, twins.
Yeah, the twins didn't stay evil past like the first like 5-10 minutes of the show.
Yeah.
Because as cool as it was to see like them react the way they did, they have every reason to crash out the way they did. I did not want them to be a problem for Atto or I always forget the king's name.
Era.
Because I was like, I don't know, it just didn't feel right if they were like antagonists going forward.
Yeah. And luckily they didn't do
it's
that.
It's a little confusing though. I think this is the problem with like when you adapt light novels. There's probably a lot of detail that we're missing. Because like there are other players / game genres in this world. And sometimes that stuff is cool, but it can get messy if you don't really like set the boundaries or the rules.
I think right now, like it's meant to be like the finale's like, hey, this is what's happening, but you'll understand it next season.
Maybe, yeah.
I think it's also like an intro to, okay, here's the real, like meat of the story.
Yeah. Right now, I think for me, what's bothering me is just feel a little too chaotic because of how they just were like, okay, we're gonna drop off this character here, this mechanic here, this thing. I'm like, bro, it's fine. Like I'm excited to see it, but like you kind of have to clean it up, make sure it's like everything works.
For me, the only issue is like a whole like how the gods or whatever those count as, the whole gods are involved in this. That's my only like I guess confusion. Where it's like I wonder how that's gonna end up actually playing it into the story. But everything else made sense to me.
Yeah, because to me, the only one that doesn't have any like contact with the gods or even like questions gods
is the main character.
Our main character.
Yeah.
So either he's got to be special above everybody else, or something. Like I said, I'm excited to see how it plays out. I am just a little worried. Like I said, even if you understood it, like for the most part, like I get like everybody has their rules. If you're in my game, like stuff like that makes sense. I still think it's a little chaotic.
Yeah.
But with time, it'll either lock itself in or bite off more than it could chew.
Yeah, it was definitely like a setup of a bunch of like plot lines early on. Hey, here's what's going on. Was the priestess dead, or was she just like cowering after the crit?
See, who knows? Who knows?
The
demon girl is the one that keeps coming back. She's the main player.
The demon girl is not a player.
But the player is the one that keeps rolling for her. She has a master.
Yes. Yeah. So
I'm saying that this early on in the episodes, it made you feel like the priestess was the main character of that world. She is not. At least now, I don't feel like she is.
The priestess, as far as I'm concerned, is a person of the world they're in actively.
Like she's an NPC.
Yeah, of that world.
Yes. So now I feel like now going forward, the demon girl is the player character of that.
The god or the dice
or the game. Yeah.
I'm guessing it's like a TTRPG of some sort, a Baldur's Gate type of thing.
Well, it's something it's at least with a dice rolling system.
Yeah, so like a Baldur's Gate type of thing, or go Time Race, but I don't know who knows for sure. Or the whole priestess thing's like the animation in the show is overall kind of bad. It's like I'm not sure if she was just killed over or she was like dead. I can't really tell with her model.
Hard to tell if she's alive. We also could be fooled, and like next season she's back alive. Who knows?
Yeah, if she's even dead, we don't know if she's dead. It was hard to tell. But that's an animation issue. It just is what it is. This show had very low budget for animation. We got introduced to the guy from another reincarnation, the guy who saved the twins, quote unquote.
Yeah, the only thing I thought was interesting was the girl character that I was talking to. Like every time, like at the beginning of her conversations, they would, I mean, the anime like subtitles were there, but if you were listening to the audio, like it would cut off like it's radio static.
Yeah,
which was interesting. But again, it adds another mystery to like what level of autonomy do some of these characters have? Because it looks like our main characters, heroes, remember the past world. They know it's a game. They know that they're here to like do their jobs, and they're happy about it. They're like, yeah, we've been rocking with him since all the other runs we've done.
Right.
But some of these other characters feel like they're limited to what they can do, what they could know. So we'll find out as time goes on.
Yeah.
Once again, my concern.
Because everyone from the RPG game, the only thing they knew was the story of their game. That's it. They were the game was still in their memories. But that's all they knew. But someone did tell the Demon Lord, "Oh, you have a chance to control this world, whatever god that is."
Yeah, the Demon Lord's the other whole thing. Like he had a god he prayed to. So I mean, he's not the main. Like he's not the player. He's not the king. He's again another pawn. So it's like we don't even know who actually runs the game for that RPG.
Yeah, we also don't know if these gods are players or they're actually just gods in this world. Because it could be like the gods of this world are just bringing other games into this shit. They don't got to be players necessarily. As of now, there's only 2 confirmed players. Technically speaking.
Okay. So my concern again, as a fan of the Shield Hero, they do when they want to level up their weapons, they bring in mechanics from a bunch of different games. But they still only they very much explain the mechanics early on so that they make sense for the overall world.
Mm-hmm.
This one so far is more for some reason decided to introduce all these things all in one final episode. And I'm like, man, when you do all of it at once, you're gonna have to clarify all of that pretty quickly, in my opinion. Because at least that way, there's one thing if the characters in the show don't know what's all the rules.
Yeah,
I think the fans or the viewers should at least have a better understanding of it.
I agree, and I don't I think we need to know what's going on, season 2. But we don't need to know all of it right away. We need to know what's relevant at the moment.
There's got to be some consistencies. Yeah. You can't have rules but also no rules at all.
I mean, so far there have been rules.
Saying I don't know. Like I said, to me, I'm worried about the foundation of it all, I guess.
Yeah.
But we'll see. I don't know.
Yeah.
It left me kind of worried, if I'm being honest.
Yeah. I think for me, more did the show do well? Will it get more attention next season? If it doesn't, I think that's when it can fall flat. Because if they're not trying with it, then it's gonna get convoluted, probably all that kind of stuff,
Because in Tensura, even though they skip a lot of the minute details, you still feel like you know the world. You know all the players of it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm concerned with. This one, if it's a light novel and they're they want to feel like they want to get the attention of people, they might even skip more of the details just to get you the cool parts of the thing. Which is, while it's cool, if you don't understand the mechanics of it all, it could kind of feel it could fall flat.
Yeah. Yeah, it's sometimes it won't be a Tensura level anime, but it needs to level up a little more next season for sure. Because I feel hey, here's the bare minimum what we can do, but see how people like it. Conceptually, it's very cool. I'm sure the light novel is a lot better. We'll have to see how it comes out.
I wonder how many light novels the season 1 covered. Because if you get because think about how far the introduction of the other players, everything like that, might have been too soon. They might have taken maybe they thought season 1 would be too slow if they took their time to explain more things, or to more breadcrumbs as you go, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't know.
I try to think of a show like this shouldn't be 12 episodes only, because 12 episodes is not enough for a show like this, where it's about building up a city, building up a world, that kind of thing. You need time to introduce characters, plot lines, stories, all that kind of stuff. It needs more time than 12 episodes.
And at least if you're going to focus on the action parts of this stuff, it should have been animated way better, to be honest. This level of animation is better for long-term storytelling.
Mm-hmm.
We're I don't care if there's not a lot of action. The dialogue, the characters, everything's really good.
It was weird because for 3 episodes, maybe 4. I won't say it was 3 though. We heard about Isla for 3 episodes before she actually got summoned.
And then she was dead very next episode.
2 episodes later. She got introduced.
No, she got summoned.
Next episode she went to fight. After the episode of that, she died. So she was in for 3 episodes. Yeah. Waited for 3, was in for 3. So
yeah. like I said, to me, that feels like I feel like there's more like leading up to that. Like, it's just no way like you go from summoned to dead.
Mhm. I mean, I mean, in the show,
I'm
they
sure,
they
like
do say
to
that
be honest,
in the show there wasn't enough time for her to do anything. They do say that, like, I was like, oh, she's only been here for X amount of time. She hasn't summoned her soldiers yet. She hasn't had time to do anything.
yeah. And the thing is like I'm sure like the whole point of having her wasn't to fight. It was like
It was to have
we
her
want to
die.
build
It
up our.
was to have her die.
And there's a chance there's a lot of background stuff that she did do that we will never see or nobody will ever talk about because they're like, oh, we don't have time for that.
So honestly, though, I think like the whole Isla storyline was meant to, like, hey, like, they were late on summoning her, and she didn't have enough time to actually do anything. She didn't have her soldier units summoned yet or burst yet. So like, so Iroh just gave her a bunch of mana, and then she had to go fight, and then ended up in an automatic death scene. I think her whole storyline was meant to is like you summon too late, die too soon. Like, that is what you're meant to do. Like, because at the end of the day, like, Isla is a mistake on Iroh's part, pretty much. Like, he fucked up, and then this is the cause and effect of all that. I think that's what she's meant for. So that's why it feels like this in and out gone. But for all that build up, it wasn't enough. It felt like. But so I think she's meant to be more of a lesson for him.
And if that's true, I mean, like I said, I almost don't even want to keep talking about it. It just I'm like, there's so much for it to prove to me, to be honest. And like, I'm just here to talk about like the stuff I don't like.
Yeah.
At this point, because I'm like, yeah, like I said, it could be a good show.
Yeah. As a concept, it's really cool.
Read.
Also, as of now, season 2 has not been confirmed. I've not heard anything about it. As I missed it, I haven't heard anything about season 2. So there's also that.
I could see it being one of those things where like they gave you 12 episodes, and if you really got into it, switch over to the other manga or the light novel, whatever's out there.
Yeah, we'll move on from that for now. Let's get into some of her Hikaru died. Honestly, like, is there anything to really discuss outside of them going to the beach?
No, I would say that the only thing that's really good about the episode is the fact that like early on, Hikaru was like, well, one, he's not gonna go back to the mountain, whatever, but he's like, I feel like I can grant wishes, and Yoshki's like, I don't really need anything from you, you know, like I'm good. So it all builds up to the fact that like he's finally tells him like, yeah, so you know what, I'm gonna leave, just for Yoshiki to finally be like, no, you know, I need you to stay. Like that's like basically he wants him to actually say like, you want me to be here.
Yeah.
Like I'll be here if that's your request, but not if you're like, oh, it's not a big deal. Like,
yeah,
what is that thing like? You can stop by if you want. No, like, do you want me there?
Yeah, yeah. Like basically him like saying, I just say it's like more of a quest he ends up staying. So I think like Yoshiki's like whole like breakdown was cool to see. It was interesting. The whole like I'm monster too. I'm guessing because like I think it's a bit of two things where it's like, you know, I still want you to stay even though you've killed people. Also, I think it's also partially like is it kind of internalized homophobia? Because I think as far as we're aware, Yoshi's gay. As far as we're aware.
Okay.
So I think it's a bit of both things. It's like he kind of hates himself about. It's like, oh, you know, you kill people, but I still want you to stay. And also like him being gay probably makes him feel weird. As far as we're aware.
Yeah. Like I said, the season was good. I was hoping, or not hoping, but maybe just expecting it to be done in 12 episodes. But I am excited for season 2. The build-up has been good. The animation's fire. The back and forth of like, will he be evil? Will he not? Because even when the student classmate talked to him, you were like, damn, is he gonna like lose his shit again? But he didn't.
Oh yeah, well, like she for sure knows they she admitted it. All that kind of stuff. That was interesting. Okay, so from here on out, I'll say in the very last scene, we see them two on the beach, and then like the guy, the Denji guy, walks up to them. Right, and that's all we see. I thought that season ends. No information after that. Do we think that he's still gonna try and kill Hikaru, or it's more like, hey, you're a buddy duo, fight spirits for me type of thing?
I don't know, man. Theory wise, I think for some reason both Hikaru and Yoshiki ends up as spirits in some way or another.
I agree. I think that's how it ends as well. From how we end up getting there is Well, I want your opinion. What's your guess on?
I think they gotta send him back some way somehow. Because remember, they
Hmm.
even said like again the last little bit of like mystery is like we've been finding out history, and it's like oh he's the Noki or something like that,
Hmm.
and then the guy who's with the sword has been like no that's actually a lie. Like all the beliefs you've had in your world
Hmm.
aren't true.
Well,
So
okay, but also he could have been lying to them to keep him around for other reasons.
no, that's what I'm saying. It
Yeah.
adds to the mystery of like
Yeah.
what's the end goal here for him.
Yeah. What's the truth? Yeah. It's like right now I'm kind of leaning where it's like I'm gonna keep Hikaru around for some purpose. So I think like next season because we get kind of like a different like not vibe but different plot altogether where it's like it's not oh let's just figure out what you are so we'll fix it whatever and so we're like hey we're gonna like it's like all these impurities we're gonna handle it best we can thing. I think it's gonna shift a little bit in how what the story is overall. I could be wrong and I don't really care if I am because like I think regardless of season 2 I think I'm looking forward to it no matter what. I think it's a really good show. I'm looking forward to it regardless of how it goes as long as it stays good quality.
Yeah, like I said, good episode to end the season with. Happy with it being at the bottom of A. Again, could have depending on how you feel about Silent Witch as we talk about it. I'm willing to move it up. If
Mm-hmm.
not, it's fine where it's at.
Yeah, I agree. All right,
Because Silent
Silent
Witch,
Witch.
we got a festival like episode.
I
Always
know.
nice.
Yeah.
The relationship is building. The mystery behind the prince is building. Um, we got introduced to another mage. I said like it is building, and I enjoyed it. I think it's building up to like more and more story.
Yeah. So we meet the Star Seer Witch, which is one of the oldest of the 7 sages. They're going to town during a festival to like do this ritual for something. I forget what it's for. Some
Well, it's
ritual.
Halloween. They're doing like basically like the Day of the Dead stuff where you
Yeah.
ring the bells to make sure the passing and everything.
Yeah.
They're gonna use like this artifact that like consumes mana, I believe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, from the earth.
And it has something to do with the ritual, or not the ritual, but like the event.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody stole it by the end of the episode. We'll find out next week what happens there.
Yeah,
But for
the
me,
person
the best
who
part of this
sold it
episode again is
was the girl
just
was the guy who was helping Monica as well.
yeah. This episode is really just the best part about it. Again, it's him, it's her, and the prince. Also, even though I'm more of a Team Ashley shipper at this point,
Mm-hmm.
um, it was interesting to have them dressed up, walking around the town, him being nice to her trying to like fit in. Because as much as she's like, she gets nervous and stuff and like dealing with this, you forget that she's like, yeah, I'm the Silent Witch. This is my job. Like
Mm-hmm.
she's always on top of like what she has to do.
Yeah. Also, I feel like she's more nervous around the prince specifically. Would you agree?
I think it's mostly like her normal people shyness and stuff, but also the
Oh,
level of like she has to make sure he doesn't find out who she is. I think
okay,
that's where
so
the added pressure comes from.
okay, that's fair. Okay, I can see that. It's not okay. I mean, as someone who like was going for Ashley, I mean, it could be Cope, but I'll let you have it.
Oh,
But
you're
yeah,
talking about like you think she's like that because she's like more shy with him.
hey, you never know, you never know.
No, you could pick your side. It's
Yeah,
fine.
I like Ashley and the prince. To be honest with you, I like them both. I just haven't seen Ashley much in the past like 5 episodes.
Yeah, she's gonna end up with Bernie Jones though.
I would hate that. I would hate that.
I don't know. I said the prince is interesting because of the whole like even the mage who what's her the star seeing mage.
The Starseer, the Starseer
Yeah,
witch.
she can't see his future. Like it's too convoluted, I guess.
Yeah, the only person who
Again,
can
the
is future
intrigue is
can't be
there.
seen.
The buildup is there.
Mhm.
Love the episode overall.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Like I say, it's just them interacting at a festival. Like they might buy some little stuff. It's cute. It's fun. It was just honestly a very enjoyable episode of the whole thing. So it's like a build up for the finale, which is gonna probably have some action. I'm guessing that the prince finds out that she's the Silent Witch. You think I'm right there, or you think I'm off?
I don't think he finds out by the end of this episode. He might have his like suspicions by the end of the episode, but I don't think like a 100% can deny it's her moment.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I feel like
We'll see.
you have to keep this going on for as long as you can.
Mhm.
Because once he finds out, then she either is gonna get kicked out of the school. Like, remember, it's a secret for a reason. You know,
Yeah.
he doesn't want people following him around, so he can never find out unless it's like time to move on from the school.
Yeah. I guess because we don't know if the whole story takes place in the school. We don't really know if that's how the story takes place.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
is the
so
first time we're not in the school actually.
yeah. So I think like, once that's gonna gets established for us, where it's like, okay, no, the whole story was gonna be in the school until the very end, obviously. Then we'll know. But like, if he finds out next weekend, oh, like, because it's surprising. I don't think so. I don't think it's too surprising. But also, if it doesn't happen, that's cool too. But we'll see. We'll see. All right, Water Magician.
Just good episode from start to finish. We have the
Fight
conflict that ensues with Rio and the
Oscar.
Oscar. Yes, we get to see a whole different side of Rio. To be honest, it's just interesting to see him be that upset.
Yeah,
Like when he
Rio
doesn't
was
take,
pissed.
yeah, because he's been taking everything really lightly over time. So I didn't understand like this level of aggression, but it is interesting. I'm excited to see how the next season goes if they announce it. Um, the battle was cool. Again, watching Abel having to deal with Rio though, interesting to say the least.
Yeah, I will say I wish Abel was more upset with him. I think Abel that's the thing, that's a go too easily, because like Abel tells him, so he's like, hey man, if you keep going, you're gonna cause a fucking war. Like I need you to stop. And like we said, Rio does not back down for a cool minute until like he almost kills Abel. So like for him to not back down, and it's like next day he's just like, oh, I was just I was annoyed, stressed by it, but it's what it is. Like no, you should be upset with Rio. Like I feel like he should be more mad at Rio for how he acted.
His personality has shifted drastically ever since he met the Akuma. I feel like.
Yeah, Rio's acting different since then for sure. More restless.
He wanted a peaceful, quiet life. Met the Akuma, then he was like, "Nah, man, I'm trying to throw hands with people like that, like nonstop." Then
Yeah, I'm not sure what it is. If he's like on edge or for whatever reason, I'm not really sure how he's acting, how he feels.
Because also we don't know his like pre isekai version of him. Like who knows what he was like beforehand.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like does he have
Also,
anger?
him been living by himself for so long might also be an issue. You know, where he's like, I just gotta worry about me. To be honest, like he's like, I like you, Abel. We've traveled and we're friends, but at the same time, like, what are you gonna do to stop me? To be honest,
That's not true though, because then he did all that for his friends. Like he was crashing out for his friends.
That's true. That's true. But that also makes less sense. Like the fact that like Abel had told him like nicely, like let's move on. Again, as a closer friend to Abel, he should have been like, all right, my friend's telling me like I should drop this.
Yeah, I agree.
But it's like, but my friends over here got hurt, so I'm not dropping it.
Yeah, so
but it was like it was very obviously explained the confusion here.
Yeah.
So it's like I didn't understand why he was still like, nah, fuck that, I'm running the ones with Oscar over
Yeah.
here.
So I do wonder if like, if it was like elongated in the anime more so than it was in the story, or it really is like he was just irrationally angry. Because if he's just irrational anger, that in of itself is a like character development for Rio that we now learn about him. You know what I mean? We just don't know if it's irrational anger or really weird like storytelling.
Either way, I'm excited. The episode ended off with I think his name is Michael. I'm not sure why I keep thinking he's Michael.
I think he calls him like fake Michael or some shit. I don't remember for sure.
He considers him an angel. Either way, he gives us like a little like narrator's perspective of like shit changing, the shit that might happen.
Mm-hmm.
Super excited. Really like the ending of this. Water Mage started off really good. Had a rough middle, but I think the ending was fire. The last 2 to 3 episodes were fire.
Yeah.
So
I think it was like a 2-3 weeks where it was kind of boring, but like the first half good, kind of a lull, and the strong.
Yeah. So I'll take it. overall for the season, solid. We'll see where we put it overall, like the season rankings if we do that.
Yeah.
But a solid top of 8 for this week.
All right, let's get into the S's real quick. One Piece. It's not real. Like overall, it was just animation. That's all it was.
Yeah,
we got cool scenes with the yeah.
I gotta just, as much as I'm like, oh, I want it all to like be paced in a way where you get the fights, you get the Vegapunk stuff. The way it's always done it, I don't know why I expect that, but obviously this is one of the better episodes, even with the pacing being slower.
Yeah.
Because one, I get to see stuff that like I didn't get to see in the manga. I just enjoy it. I'm gonna enjoy the ride of have One Piece having that shit done like this. I can't be unhappy about it.
Yeah, if it's done like at this level the whole time, with it's like the way it's being paced, I can live with that. Because it was a lot of fun. We got some cool Dorian Broggy stuff. We got everything like Luffy does in the manga. Gets like elongated here to get really shown out. It's a lot of fun. It's really cool. The whole like the bat, like him losing his eyes and his scars was really cool. So if it's doing it the whole time, it's fun. It can't be too, like can be too mad about it overall.
Yeah. Wanting more is just being greedy, but at the time while watching it, like I'm enjoying it the entire time.
Yeah. When I was watching it, it goes by fast, and it's just like that was really cool to watch.
There's a lot more.
Yeah, you want to keep watching or watch it over again. It's really cool. So I wish we got more out of it, but at the end of the day, it is being for One Piece. It's being greedy because of how they handle things. But yeah, the Zoro Lucci thing is finally over completely. And I think next week, we got Emmett finally moving this week.
That was the highlight of the episode.
That was the highlight. Emmett is finally activated.
Like I said, I wish I had more people I knew that were anime only to see their reaction to shit like this. But
yeah, I think Emmett coming out was super sick. I'm looking forward to that for sure. Like Emmett being involved now, God, it's getting real. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was cool. Gachi already. Yeah, already discussed. Tamsi was cool. His animation for his drink was cool as fuck. What he did, really cool.
So let's just get into it now. Dr. Stone season finale.
Oh, hold on real quick for Gachi. Okay, so when Rudo's like killing Ama or beating her up, whatever, it cuts to the girl, the secretary girl from the cleaners.
Yeah.
When she says like that anger within him is like it's kind of it's like a curse. Do you think it's like metaphorically like it's that deep of a rage? It's like a curse, or it's like it is like do you think it is a curse?
I think it's an actual curse. Based on the fact that his hands are like blackened or darkened or burned at all times. I think he has an actual curse on him at that point.
Yeah, I'm also leaning towards actual curse. I want your opinion on that because like it could be like like a metaphorical, where it's like his rage is that built up, but no, I think it is an actual curse on him.
Yeah, so even if the curse isn't necessarily to do with his anger, I just think there's something on him because it has that his hands being burned at all. Like I said, I don't know if they're burned because it's not like it hurts at all times.
It does hurt at all times, actually. Yeah.
Actually, he says it just with the gloves on. He's learned to deal with it.
Yeah.
Still cleans his hands, still wraps them up and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much all I got for Gachi because it
was just that was the whole like everything. If the curse thing was I also think it's an actual curse or in some way or form. Okay, now we can get to our song.
Solid landing for the season. For as good as the last like 4 episodes before this were, this one you got to see all the pretty much the last 4 episodes were like, hey man, rock bottom, everything's falling apart, people are dying, this shit is real. And now we finally got those happy moments. Like everybody's back.
Fine, bro. When it's Sweet Uncle Haku, oh my god. Emotional, man. When like they reunite finally, and she's like, it's like they hug. Made me so emotional. That shit was so nice. And also it was like the stress of like, are they dead or not? Was lifted. I was like, oh, thank God.
No, they really play with our emotions when they're like, from spacing his name.
Yoga,
thank you. When they're like, yo, where is he? He's like, oh, the last one. and they did the cracking sounds different than everybody else. I was
Mm.
like, bro, this man's about to just crumble.
Bro, if he did Shattered, bro, I would have been like, oh my fuck. Like, I would be speechless. I wouldn't know what to say. I would have to pause it and it's needed a minute. Oh, dude.
Like, either like him being alive is a drastic like realization for the world and how this Medusa works.
Huh.
But if he would have died, it would have been even just as crazy because you're like, oh my god, it doesn't bring people back. Like this man died. Like
Yeah.
died.
Okay. That being said, though, the way
Tsukasa.
Tsukasa, thank you. I was getting the pronunciation wrong in my head. Where he says like, there's no way he and Kohaku did not die, bro. There's no way they weren't dead. There's no way they weren't dead.
He's like, only he died. Like I stayed alive long enough to see. It's like, no man.
Like, bro, you got lit the fuck up by like 50 bullets.
Like I don't know how Hyoga's the only one that died. He got shot once.
Once. Kohaku got shot twice. Fucking Tsukasa got firing squatted. How did only he die? There's no way.
How did he live the longest?
Yeah.
I know he's supposed to be him, but god
yeah,
damn.
Bro, Taiju got blown up by a grenade. Tell me he didn't die?
Yeah, my boy Taiju was R.I.P. I think I could give you maybe Gen or Ryusui surviving.
I don't think Gen got shot.
Something happened to him, no?
Nah.
Oh no, he was one of the last ones.
Yeah.
Alive. I mean, I still think everybody got shot. I think everybody still got.
Yeah, like everyone in America. None of them died.
Dude,
come on, like, yeah, come on, bro. Like, just Hyoga dying. Like, come on, Tsukasa. There's no way you didn't die, bro. But he's him. Kohaku got shot twice. There's no way from that close. Stanley doesn't kill her.
Like, if I have to be like, CinemaSins level of picky, the fact that Kohaku was like, I think, in a like, what's that like when they're like squeezed up? What's the pose?
Fetal position.
Fetal position. But then like when Suika brought her, she was standing up straight. I was like, come on.
Okay, I thought Shippin. I feel like her figure, her body, her for a statue got tweaked constantly.
Yeah, hers was constant. I was like, bro, why are they bringing her back and re-petrifying her?
Because when Suika was like looking at them, they're all kind of smiling. Like they weren't smiling when this happened.
Most of them were in anguish, bro.
Yeah. But it's just being picky for no reason.
But yeah, overall, I really love the episode. I cannot wait to see how this story finishes off. So much potential, like ideology when it comes to immortality.
Yeah.
Just
I feel like discussing like oh shit. So, yeah, I wonder if they utilized the Medusa to like create immortality, pretty much. I wonder. We'll see though.
Wait and see.
I will say that something I thought like let's talk about because like it was like so like noticeable in the anime when we're watching it. The moment between Stanley and Zeno, that moment with them, was the craziest shit I ever seen in Dr. Stone in my life. That shit was insane. Bro, the amount of love and affection I saw Zeno stare at Statue Stanley with, dude, was insane. The love in his eyes. Insane.
That's his boy. Since day one. They've been for
That's his husband. That's his husband.
Nah, bro. No, Stanley chased Zeno down to the ends of the world to save him, bro. That man was like, I'm killing kids. No questions asked. No try to wave the white flag to surrender. He's like, fuck all that shit.
You're telling me they're not fucking after doing all that? There's no shot. Because like, bro, the way he looked at him, the way he was looking at him, he heard Stanley in his mind, Frankie. He heard him. He heard him say, I trust you, bro. Like, no. There's no way.
It's like, yeah, man, I understand the deal.
It's like, bro, what? That shit was crazy. But yeah, I was like, seeing the whole crew back finally, super sick. It was super cool to see. We get the whole Chrome like concerned about Kasaki and him being old and shit. Yeah. That was kind of cool. But yeah, the Medusa possibly can, I guess, like keep people alive forever theoretically, depending on how it gets worked. So that's super interesting. I hope it gets done well next season. But I'm not said Dr. Stone has been like just something that's been gassed the whole way to do it. I'm not too worried.
Consistent.
Just make it consistent.
Nothing else is consistent.
And Dr. Stone probably has one of the highest floors for a shonen anime in general. One of the highest floors. We will put its peaks, like, you know, we can discuss that whenever, but I think for floors, it's a very high floor.
Yeah, I can say that's probably accurate. Because I mean, even like when you're like, oh, this is like a whatever episode, like
you still enjoyed it.
That's just because it's like, oh, they did a couple experiments here,
yeah,
a couple dialogues here. Like, come on.
Yeah,
it feels like comparatively, it feels like not as good, but like
on its own, like, oh, that's pretty damn good. Yeah, very good, very high floor. Yeah, let's get into the last one though. Kaiju, bro. Kaiju felt super long this week. I felt we had a lot in the episode. I think they wasted zero time in this week's episode.
We got action, we got close deaths, we got everything. You got the emotional moments, you got the hype moments, you got the story progression, you got everything. What a way to, like, again, you said it might be one more episode?
It's one or two more. It's for sure one more at least, maybe two.
What a banger season.
Yeah. Number 9, you know, like his plan gets put into action. He separated all of the top guys in the defense force to kill them individually. Just run the ones with yeah. I have Kaiju here that are numbered level. Run the ones, and they're all meant to be like the opposite of the people they're fighting. You know, so like make it harder for them. You know, the weaknesses essentially. Like Nanami can't predict the water stuff. Shinomiya is basically fighting herself essentially. So we'll see how that ends up playing out. Yeah, man.
Just it ain't, man. There's not much to discuss other than like we gotta see who wins their fights, who gets better, who surpasses their limits, who goes plus ultra.
Yeah. Okay, I will say
Kafka have to save everybody.
Captain Ashido, like her, you know, it starts with her shooting her big ass cannon. Those scenes were super sick. Those felt so fucking cool. So I'm glad like she got her shine from on it. Yeah, we have a 1v1s for Nanami, Shinomiya, Ashido, Hoshina, and the platoon leader, which is Nanami's like right hand man.
No, she's just the platoon leader. Her captain, we didn't even get to see him fight. He took his L early, like, or off screen.
Oh, was that her captain?
Yeah.
I thought she was with Nanami.
Well, remember the dude with the ponytail. They kept calling him captain on the comms.
Okay.
The one that like, because they're like, oh, his ribs are broken, his legs are torn, like.
Yeah.
I think that's the captain of something. Maybe the division captain. Who knows?
Because like,
no, the like vice captain. Who knows?
Yeah.
But point is, she's a platoon leader, not a captain or vice captain.
Yeah. Yeah. She has to run working. Get a 1v1 with the Kaiju also. So
yeah,
man,
that pretty much that Kaiju's gonna go down to Kafka.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I thought for sure she was dead.
Dude, if she died, I would have been. I don't know her name at the moment, like fully, but her character is super cool. Her design's super sick. If she died, I would have been bummed out. Yeah, Kafka saves her. I've been seeing screenshots on Twitter of like of that Kafka scene where he like turns with like the eye glowing and whatnot, and kind of looks in the manga to the anime. People are like, "Oh, Kafka looks a lot cooler in the manga." Yes, he looks cooler. I can agree with that. But Kafka looks young as fuck in the manga. And the whole point is that Kafka is old. To me.
30 something, huh?
Yeah, he's 30 something, exactly. He's like at the cutting off of like can join the defense force at this age.
I want to say
34, 35. Yeah, like the last year you could take the fucking test to qualify to be in the force.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think it's like a big part of his character. So the fact that he looks young in the manga, I'm like, yeah, he looks cooler, but I think it changes the story for me. So I'm glad he looks older in the anime.
I haven't said nothing as I'm watching it, but I'm like, man, something about Kafka's face seems different. And it might be that. They might have just been, like I said, one, they looks a little like rounder in the face.
Yeah, he's bigger. Yeah, he's bigger and older. In the manga, in the screenshot, he looks like super young and like I said, he looks cool as fuck. Don't get me wrong, but I have confidence in the anime because like he fits what he's meant to look like. In my opinion, you know.
Really did love the scene where the girl with the trading cards.
I love that scene.
Trading cards look fire. Loki kind of wants them.
Mm-hmm.
2, where she was like, "Yo, Mr. Light, do you have a card?" And he's like, "Nah, probably not."
He's like, "Nah, I'm just a nobody." Yeah, I thought it was super cool because like that's who Kafka was as a kid, you know, like he had full faith in his people to like take down that kaiju. So it was a cool like this moment for him to like, you know, I can still make a change even if I'm not kaiju number 8, you know.
Also, shout out to his homie, who his daughter and son-in-law
Hmm.
are like holding on to dear life, and while everybody's freaking out, he's like, no, like we gotta stay together. We gotta stay like positive.
Yeah, but believe in the force, like believe in the army, like you know, like, yeah, believe in them. Yeah, super sick. Honestly, I think the shelter scene, like it was like 2-3. It wasn't super long, really short, but super impactful. I loved it a lot. In between all this action that we're getting, I thought it was great emotional impact to have in the middle of the episode. Yeah, we have Shinomiya like on the verge of death. I'm nervous. So if Reno saves her, cool. It would be cool if Shinomiya wins it on her own. I will say that.
Yeah, Kafka wants to save the only person that probably needs it the most.
Yeah,
which is a platoon captain compared to like all the other captains.
Yeah, I will say like if I say like someone needs to get rescued, I think it should be Captain Ashido, only because she's meant to like, hey, I'm just a long range shooter, so Reno can just like come and actually fight while she does her thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, she has her specialty. While that's
exactly,
she has a specialty.
Yeah, like firepower wise, she's one of one. No one's stronger than her when it comes to firepower. But she is like, hey, I'm stationary. I'm gonna sit here and shoot, so someone else has to distract them. So if that's what happens, awesome. If Reno helps Shinomiya, it's fine. Honestly, I'm sure it'd be cool as fuck. But I would be cool to see her win on her own.
Yeah, and that'll happen.
Yeah,
I think. Like I said, it's so long since I read it.
Yeah.
Either way, best episode definitely hands down for the week.
Yeah, by far.
What are you looking forward to the most for next week or this coming week?
So all we have left are Kaiju, Silent Witch, and then I guess technically we have Gachi and One Piece. Actually, no, One Piece no, right? We're on break for One Piece for 2 weeks.
I think it's either a break or a Chopper recap.
It's 2 weeks off. It's 1 week's a skip and 1 week's a recap. I'm not sure if it starts next week though.
We'll find out. I'm sure Twitter will let us know.
Yeah. Okay. So honestly, it's probably Kaiju.
I think one really left on.
Because like Silent Witch is it's gonna be no the Silent Witch also, but it's also like Kaiju right now has more at stake overall. So I'm more hyped for that one. I'm over Silent Witch. I think it's Kaiju, and if I rank it, it's Kaiju, Silent Witch, and Gachi. Those are the only three. That's it. All we have.
Just whatever order, but those are the only three. Yeah.
Well, that's the order. That's the order. Yeah. Kaiju, Silent Witch, Gachi. Like I'm hyped for Saturday to watch it.
I think I'm more hyped for Gachi.
Really?
Just because I'm looking forward to remember all the scenes I've read but like forgotten about. So yeah, I'm a Gachi fan. I can't wait to see how it goes.
Okay.
But yeah, Kaiju for sure number 1.
Yeah. Yeah,
but that's it for this week.
That's it for the week. Next week, if we do a stream, it's gonna be like an award type of thing. We're gonna like vote best season, best episode, blah blah blah, like that kind of thing, you know. But
maybe because like I said, we only have 4 episodes to watch, or maybe no, just those 3, huh?
Just those 3.
Yeah, it's not gonna be enough to do a whole ranking stream, so we'll figure something out for next week because we still want to talk about the episodes. But if we have to do something else on top of it, then we'll see what we do.
Yeah, if anything, we'll throw those in with like our award stream. We'll throw those beforehand, rank them, and then go into there. But we'll see how we do it. Yeah, that's it for the week. We'll be back on Friday or Sunday with our manga talks with James, and we'll go from there.